Alright, military march music. Now you know things are serious. We're going to go ahead and we can just fill up any stupid thing we want at this point, because I don't even think it really matters. Let's go ahead. Well, that Shadow Blade does need to be full. That is one thing that is certain. And go ahead and, what do we got now? Thank you for your complete continuing uselessness, Mystery Tanks. I will hate you forever and always. Here comes Dr. Wily. This is it. I love the color of the energy bar there, actually. We're going to want to get out our Spark Shock. Now, if I can just tap jump, I can probably eliminate this thing before it even becomes a threat. And then we're going to cheese this battle. Yep, already done with part 1 there. Now we are going to board our Rush Jet. He's weak against the Shadow Blade, I do believe, but this is generally what most people do right here. They get out their Rush Jet, and you just pummel him with pea shooter bullets, basically. Let's jump to make sure we don't waste too much of its energy. You're not going to nail me today, Dr. Wily. No means no, so we're going to now go over to this part right here. See, you can get crushed underneath him. You actually won't die. It's just really inconvenient to just Shadow Blade upward while you're under him and risk getting crushed. Try to jump out, try to slide under the nails as they go up. It's a big hassle. But Dr. Wily now bows in fealty to us. Oh, nope. Robot Dr. Wily maybe does. I love his springy head. Nice decoy, Dr. Wily. Nice interruption, Dr. What's-Your-Face, Commander Keen. How dare you? You are now to be silenced and euthanized forever. Okay, now is when they load you up with the goodies. Oh, dear. Yeah, goodies that really you don't need. Why did they put the one at the top out in the open there? That's stupid and ridiculous. Gemini Laser, you were good in battle. We'll go ahead and reward you by having you in the game with a full energy tank. 15 lives is what we ended up with. 15 lives and 7 energy tanks. A little less on both counts than what I usually end up with, but I'm not too upset. Yeah, actually, you know, I take that back. Not 7 energy tanks. 8 energy tanks. That's about par, probably, considering my usage and all that. And we want to switch over to, actually, the Rush Coil. I was about to switch over to the Hard Knuckle. But now we are going to go fight the Peacemaking Robot, Gamma. Dr. Light, you fool. Why would you believe that a giant robot is capable of peace? Clearly, you are naive and did not watch all of the Iron Giant, where he stepped on Hogarth after he gained his friendship and trust. That was the director's cut. Alright, you could jump here, but as you recall, you can actually make the Hard Knuckle weave up and down a little, so I'm just going to shoot and then hold up so that it goes directly into his cheek. You are going to die now. Now, there are 2 weaknesses here. One is the Search Snake. I guess we could get in there with Search Snakes, but Dr. Wily's right in there with the Plasma Footballs, so we're going to go ahead and top spin and just be done with this. Cut the bullshit. You should bow down to me, Dr. Wily. I just took you out in one hit with a melee weapon. You are not worthy forever. Oh, now the place is coming down around us. Good going, Wily. Good going, Mega Man. Just stand there staring off into space. Where's Dr. Wily? Oh, no, too late. It's a pretty good little epilogue here. I'll shut up for it. And here we go. This is where it kind of wraps up and ties into Mega Man 1. These are the robots that Dr. Light, or Wright as you just saw, originally made. And they actually had, like, jobs and stuff. They had tasks that they were supposed to do. Because, see, you're supposed to burn your garbage when you're out in the country. Ground Disruption Robot. Who needs the Ground Disruption? Well, I guess if you're, like, building a road or something, that's useful. Antarctic Investigation Robot. Hopefully you would think all robots are snowproof. I love that. Guts Man equals Wilderness Reclamation. I guess Guts, because he's strong. Well, why do you need a Wilderness Reclamation Robot and a Timberfield? Roll the Housekeeping Robot. You stay in the house where you belong. Although Dr. Light is kind of like semi-progressive with gender roles. They just said Mega Man was the former assistant to Dr. Light. Administrative assistants can be men too. I love how Dr. Wily Saucer just crashes into a giant tree that's... Dr. Wily crashed into the Mana tree, apparently. Alright, who made up all these lovely little robots? People with names that I don't recognize or feel like reading. Although that's a cool name, Nagashi Ki. Apparently here in the city where I live, we actually have a world-class sushi joint, which is weird for Texas. It's called Keiichi. And apparently they serve amazing but super expensive sushi. Like, when people are in on... I've heard that people, when they're in on business from Japan, actually come from Dallas to Denton to eat at Keiichi on reputation. And it's in this junky little building. It's like a really tacky-looking building. But weirdly, they not only do sushi, they also do Italian food. I'm going to have to eat there sometime. I love exploring the city I live in, which I said its name, Denton, Texas. I live in Denton, Texas. Yay, YouTube. Trivia. Enough King. Bamboo. Special thanks to Bamboo. Without eating bamboo, we would have never had the energy to make this game. We would never have had the energy to rush it out the door and talk endlessly about how it was rushed out the door. I don't get the sensation ever that this game was rushed. I don't know why Keiji Inafune just goes on and on about how this game was rushed. To me, it feels the least right. This is the best Mega Man game, in my opinion. If it was rushed, God only knows how awesome it would have been if it had been not rushed. Hey, speaking of rush... Oh no! Mega Man sabotaged himself! He's going to fall through space forever! Maybe he'll grow a civilization on his stomach like Bender while he's floating through space. Who knows? But we'll pick up next time with Mega Man 4. And that's where I'm going to start to get a little fuzzier on the series, where I haven't played as much, so I don't know what's up ahead and what's coming. Things are going to start getting a little wobblier. I'm not going to be as awesome as I was, as I have been. Not that I've been awesome at this game to really begin with. This was kind of a shoddy run for me, actually. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Jesse is yakking. We'll see you guys next time for Mega Man 4. And there will also be some Mario coming up soon. I know I've left him stranded in the desert for long enough. So, yay! Presented by Capcom.